On today's episode, we're going to be talking about is understanding the customer needs, because it's very important to understand as an entrepreneur, especially you starting off. This is very vital to getting people to support whatever you have to offer and what have you, because this might be something that is very beneficial to potential customers. But if you do not know how to get them to understand the benefit of supporting you, buying from you, requesting your services and what have you, you're going to miss out on a very major opportunity, because this is very important piece of being an entrepreneur, learning how to tell the customer how beneficial it is for them to be able to support you, and how of a benefit of your product and your services will be to them within their life and what have you. So it's very important to understand that as an entrepreneur. But other than that, we're going to tap into episode number 52 of season number 3 of the Invest Brand Pod Show. So make sure y'all tap on in. Yup. And grand rising to all my investors of self out there. Thank y'all for tapping into another Invest Brand Pod Show for this Monday. This is officially episode number 52 for season number 3, man. Thank y'all for tapping back in with me, supporting the brand, supporting the show and what have you guys. Today's topic we're going to be talking about is understanding the customer needs. So it's very important that you tap into this episode. Before we get into the topic at hand for today, you know what time it is, man. If you are listening to this playback of the show on our YouTube channel, on the Invest Brand Pod Show YouTube channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit the notification bell, and definitely make sure you hit that like button. And if you are listening to this playback on of the show on our Spotify channel, make sure that you hit the follow button so you can be notified when a new episode drop. And also, if you haven't already, made your way over to investbrand.com and sign up, got your email, got your discount on the Investor of Self shirt, because it's very important, man, to make that declaration of a statement to yourself, man, because it's all about investing in yourself. And that's what that shirt represent, man. And that's the beneficial of having the shirt, man, because it give you a daily reminder of what are you doing this for. This is what you invest in. You investing in yourself, your well-being. You investing in your growth of a person, a growth of an entrepreneur and what have you. And that's a declaration to yourself, a statement, investing in yourself and what have you. So it's very important, man. Go over to investbrand.com right now. Go ahead and get on the email list, join the team, be part of the journey of Invest Brand, man, because Invest Brand, that's what it's all about, man. Investing in yourself and understand you are your own brand. So make sure you bring your greatness at all times and what have you. But other than that, man, I'm going to take a quick break and I'll be back with that segment we call Quote Me on That, where I read you a quote and I give you the understanding of what the quote mean and what have you. And I'll be right back, man, with the Invest Brand Pod Show. So make sure y'all tap back in. Yep.
Entrepreneurs embrace the hustle and the grind. Invest Brand Pod Show.
Welcome back to the Invest Brand Pod Show. Thank y'all for tapping back in with me. Like I said, today we're going to be talking about is the customer, understanding the customer needs and what have you. But before we jump into the topic, you know what time it is. It's that segment we call Quote Me on That, where I read you a quote and I explain to you what the quote means. So the quote for today, for all my entrepreneurs out there, my go-getters, people out there chasing their goals, their dreams, people betting on themselves and what have you. This quote is for you. So today quote that we're going to be talking about is waiting on the right time delays you from getting started. So let me read that one more time just in case you didn't understand what it says. Waiting on the right time delays you from getting started. So basically, plain and simple what the quote means, because a lot of times we procrastinate. A lot of times we say we're going to do something, and next thing you know, we allow our minds to trick us out of getting started and what have you, right? Because we all dealt with procrastination, and the hardest part is getting yourself out of park and putting your ideas into motion and what have you, right? But each time that you delay, each time you talk yourself out of getting started, a lot of times, many factors, we don't have enough money. We need to wait till we get this material. We need to wait till we get this done. We need to wait. And next thing you know, it's just a waiting game and delays you from getting started. Whatever you got to throw it out there and get it started, right? Not saying you have to just throw something out there that's unfinished, but put something out there far as just logo, something that's going to get you started, something that's going to get people eyes on to you and what have you. So get started with your ideas. Don't delay the process, because each time you procrastinate, each day goes by, you just delaying the process of your greatness being seen, being shown, and what have you. So that is the quote for today. That's what the quote means. That's the segment we call Quote Me on That, guys. But other than that, man, let's tap on into the topic for today. Like I said, man, today's topic, we're going to be talking about understanding the customer needs, because this is very essential for an entrepreneur to understand the customer needs, because this give you some type of insight of what a customer needs and what have you, because this is very important. Your customer is going to tell you what they want from you. Your customer is going to tell you basically what they want to see from you, or basically going to tell you what they need, what they can benefit from, far as your brand, far as your services, and whatever you providing as an entrepreneur, because it's very important that you listen to your customers. It's very important to do that, guys, man. Give me one second. Yeah, my lips kind of chapped right now. Sorry, guys. But like I said, it's very, very important, very, very important that you listen to your customer, because a lot of times as entrepreneurs, we get so married to the idea. We get so married and hone in to what we want, and we never listen to what the customer needs and what have you. And we miss out on a major opportunity to capitalize on bringing in customers, basically building a community around the people that support you and what have you, where they can continue to help bring in more people into your community, more potential customers or what have you. But I have a list of things that will help you to get started, to help you identify the customer needs, something that will give you some type of idea of what you can put in place to help you out as an entrepreneur and what have you. So I have a list of things, and the first thing on the list is what you want to do when trying to understand the customer needs and what have you is conduct market research, right? You want to be able to gather intel. Especially you want to find the target market that you're trying to reach, what you're trying to market to, right? So you want to gather intel, information, what have you. And that goes through, surveys. It's very important that you run surveys. So this is what the customer basically needs. This is what they want. This is the type of void that you can feel within the field that you're going for as an entrepreneur that is missing and what have you. It's very important. See, a lot of times we miss the point of doing market research. Surveys go a long way because it tells you more of what the market that you are going into is missing, what they want. It's very important. You can do online researches to understand customers' preferences and what have you. So it's certain little things that you can do, but the surveys is something that's very important, because you can gather the intel, you can gather the information that you need to help you build that structure, that intel, to be able to build a product that's going to be beneficial, or create some type of services that you can add within your business that the customers feel like that is missing within the market and what have you. So that's very important to do, is conduct a market research, because that would save a lot of time of you just doing something and it's not being fulfilled, or you doing something that people is not really gravitating to. See, when you do the market research, it narrows down and help you engage on what is the primary focus that you should be focusing on creating for your customer base and what they're looking for. It's very important to do that. So that's one of the things that you can do as an entrepreneur, especially a new entrepreneur, that can help you understand the customer needs, especially within that target market that you're going towards for as an entrepreneur. right? It's very important to do that. Number two on my list is you want to define the buyer persona, right? And that's very important. Sometimes you can have on your website that you created, you can build customer profiles because your customer profiles, basically people going to geared towards their preferences, what they like and what have you, what's their interests, the demographic, the motivations, the challenges, and what have you. See, this is when you have profile of customers, you can break it down to groups, and now you can definitely build products around the profiles that's within your website, right? You can see the demographic, you can see what they like, their interests, what motivates them. Different little things, especially when you have profiles, can help you narrow the gap down. And now you can break them down in sectors. You can break them down in groups. Like you have group A. Group A may like this type of font within a shirt. This group B may like this type of style, this type of colors, and what have you. Group C, this is what motivates them, and what have you. This is what they want to see that to help them motivate them each and every day. So now it's very easy for you to now create products geared around each group of people that you know they're going to buy from you, right? That's basically now you can target. You have three groups of people you can target with products that may be looking for different things, because understand one thing, everybody doesn't need what you offering, right? So you want to make sure you're hitting the right people and not wasting time on people that's not looking to buy that or don't need your services, don't need the designs or whatever you trying to offer and what have you, or they not geared towards the style that you are designing or what have you. So that's why you want to make sure you define the buyer persona. You want to make sure it's something. It's very easy, especially when you have detailed profiles within your site. Now it gives you that insight, intel that you need. So this is now you can really emphasize on the needs of your customer rather than you just trying to guess at or you trying to guess at it, or you just trying to market to anybody to come to your site, and it's all over the place. Now you don't know who to target, you don't know the demographic. It's just basically profiles help you build that ideal customer. Now everybody have their own avatar of who they are, and now you can take different avatars that you have within your profile, within your sites, and like I said, break them down in groups. Very, very helpful, very helpful. Number three on my list is listen to feedback. This is very important. This goes hand in hand with market research. You know, you listen to feedback within people within your community. You listen to feedback of the reviews that's within your site, and that's very important. You know, your social media, people that comment on your content, right? People, especially when you have a group of people that like what you do. But you know, it's very important to listen to what the critique is of people. You know what I'm saying? Listen to the reviews that you have. Listen to the surveys that that you have created for people to voice their complaints, their suggestions. That's very important. And sometimes you have to dial back. I know, like I said, you as an entrepreneur, you get married to an idea. So it's very important for you to dial back your ego and be able to listen to the suggestions, because that's very important. That's just like saying you doing a pop-up shop, right? And you may have made a little sales here and there, but you could have made more sales if you had more things that was geared towards women. See, if a group of women come towards you and they like, hey, you know, we really like your product, it's very dope, but we wish you had more things that offer women and what have you, right? That's one suggestion that can help you out, right? So you go back to the drawing board and you create something that women will gear towards, women will like and what have you, right? And now you can collect money, revenue in that way and what have you. So it's very important for you to listen to the feedback, and reviews is everything, right? People purchase your product and they have reviews. They might like, I like the whole concept. I like the way it feel and what have you, but I wish it was a little bit in this style of a way and what have you, right? So it's giving you some type of intel, especially with the reviews, your social media content, people commenting on that, and now you looking to now it help you not just only build the product a certain way where people can gravitate towards, but it also help you improve something that you already have. Like I said, the reviews. People may like the color of the hoodie that you have. They like the design and what have you, but they wish the hoodie was a little bit lighter. Wish it wasn't heavy, wish it was a little bit bigger and what have you. So when you listen to things like that and you get them type of suggestions, that's going to help you out to enhance the product, to improve in areas that need to improve within your business, in your product. And this is what gives you new opportunities to create new products. Okay, now people like this color wave and what have you. Next time we come out with a hoodie, we're going to make sure it's something that's lighter. They looking for a lighter type of hoodie, but they like the design. But we're going to, next time we create a product, this is going to give us new opportunity to create something that's even better and what have you. So you want to pay attention to that. Pay attention to suggestions, the complaints, and anything that's going to help you enhance your product, make even better products and what have you. So listen to the feedback of customers is very, very important. Number 4 on my list is engage in direct communication. And this is very important. You engaging in direct communication is basically like pop-up. If you having pop-up shops, you going to different shows where you renting out booths, buying booths with your product, your clothes and what have you. You having that direct conversation with customers, and you engaging and making them feel like their voice is being heard. This is direct communication that's very, very important to do. Even though in-person sales is very different than trying to get online sales, but my point of it all is you are engaging. You are engaging in customers, which the same you might have the same customer that buys from you in person is going to go to your website and sign up and be part of your community and continue to buy from you and what have you. So it's very important for you to have that direct conversation. That's also building relationships with potential customers, or you building relationships with potential people that can help you get to where you need to be as an entrepreneur. So it's very important to understand, listen to customers is very important. And I tell people that all the time. You definitely want to listen to your customer because it's very valuable insight that they're going to give to you and let you know and make it a lot more easy for you to be able to create, to be able to design, especially when you already are already dope on the creative side. When you add that piece of a customer insight, it's going to make it even easier for you to design that for them that they're looking for and what have you. So it's very important to understand that building relationships, engaging direct communications is very important. Very important is something that you can directly, sometimes in person, you can really understand a customer needs, rather than sometimes it may be difficult because lines can get crossed on social media, things can get misinterpreted and what have you. But when you can meet a customer in person through, like I said, pop-up shop, little trade shows, whatever you're doing, networking events, sessions or what have you, is it's a lot different because now you can really engage and you can get a better understanding of what the customer is coming from, their suggestions, what have you. So it's very important, very important. But I say that was number 4. Number 5 on my list is you want to be able to observe customer behavior, right? And this go all about to customer psychology, right? Understanding the customer mindset, understanding what the customer what they typical behavior, analyzing what's their usual patterns of when they come to your site. Okay, what or what section of the site they always go to, what they always looking for, and what have you. What are they purchases mainly? You know, you might have some people that come to your site. Every new hat that drop, they might just come and buy your hats, right? So what you're gonna do? You're gonna take that customer and you understand and analyze their behavior. You like, okay, they may buy a shirt or hit a hoodie every now and then, but they mainly focus on each hat that we drop. They come in and they buying it. So when you come up with a new concept, with a new design for a hat, what you're going to do? You're going to send that customer out. Not saying you're not going to send any other customers marketing email out saying, hey, we got this new hat. You're going to make sure that customer get that email because you know they're going to come and buy the hat from you. So you want to understand because you got to understand, guys, you have big chain stores who use that type of marketing to build an avatar on you, right? And what I heard, I don't know how true this is, but somebody told me a long time ago, or I think somebody told me, or I heard it somewhere where they were saying it's best for you to leave your phone in the car because some stores have it to where they can track every time you come in there what section you like to go to, right? It's like they can build an avatar to you. They can some way build some type of avatar of your own self where they know your type of pattern behavior. When you go to that store, you're a regular customer and they know what area you like to go to. They know what you like to buy. They know your whole pattern and break it all the way down to the point where they can send you marketing emails, right? Just like online social media, tracking your cookies and what have you on your phone. Once you go to a site and you pop up on your Facebook feed, and now you seeing that right there. You just looked at a pair of shoes, and now you seeing Finish Line popping up on your timeline and what have you, right? So it's a important way how to you interact. You interact with your customer, knowing the type of product, type of services that they like. So you're going to make sure you building their avatar to their needs and their preferences and what they like, because it's saving you time. When you understand and observe your customer behavior, it's easy for you to be able to market to them in a way where they're going to constantly come back because they really see that this has been very beneficial to them in their life. This is something that they like and what have you, right? So you got to understand, man, like I said, big chains, brands and all that, they use this type of thing to understand their customer behavior, where it's easy for them to market to you. This certain group like hats, like to come to your site, buy hats. This certain group like to come buy hoodies. Every time you drop a new hoodie, they come and buy a hoodie from you. So it's a way where you want to observe, you want to analyze the behavior of your customer, they patterns, they purchase decisions and what have you. So this is something that's very important. This is something that you want to understand, that if you can hone in and tap into knowing your customer's behavior, this is very big. That's just like saying you a regular customer at a bar, or you a regular customer at a restaurant, and you go there, say 2-3 times out of the week. People going to start becoming familiar with your face, and people going to start coming familiar with what you like. People already know when they see you walk in, I know they like this type of beer, they like this type of drink, or they like this, I know what they want to order. This is what they order all the time. Like me, when I go places, I typically go to the same places where people become familiar with my face, right? So they know what I like. Before I can sit down, they already have what I like to drink ready for me, bringing it over to me, because they know they used to me. They see me come all the time, right? So I'm building that type of customer relationship with that established business. So I know I'm going to get good customer service because they know, just like a Starbucks, when I drop my son off at school on Fridays, I go to the Starbucks by school every time, every Friday. And the lady is used to me now. She know what type of drink I want. She know see, I usually get the Paradise venti size drink, right? So she knows that I like light ice and extra coconut milk. So she already know my pattern. She know what I want. She know the size that I want. So as soon as I walk in, before when it's my turn to pay, she already know what I want. So all I got to do is pay is ready. Because when I learned a long time ago, guys, is when you go to the same place, typically, I'm not saying it's going to work for everybody, work for every place and what have you, but for me, I go to this place. I learned a long time ago, going to the same place sometime you will benefit from it, because people might throw some extra in there for you. They might give you some free drink. They might give you some free because of your support, right? Because they know this is something that you benefit from. So they might give you a little extra on the side and what have you. So that's the purpose of building and understanding your customer, observing and understanding your customer behavior, they pattern, what they purchase decision is and what have you. So it makes it very, very easy to understand that, guys. Very easy to understand that. And number 6 is you want to be able to establish feedback loops. And what I mean by feedback loops is, you want to basically create a tunnel where you have follow up emails, right? On your customers. And that's very important, because when your customers buy from you, when they see that follow-up email, it shows them that, okay, this person cares. This person really care if I'm really satisfied with my purchase. They really cared to knowing if I have any concerns, and then basically letting customers know, like, okay, you anytime they have any questions, concerns, or what have you, you are there to listen to them. You there to respond to them and what have you. So when you building that established feedback loops, which is just tunnels that, follow up emails, online surveys you can hit them with. Bam, they get something they buy something from you, and next thing you know, you send them follow-up email with a survey saying, how you like your order, was you pleased with it in a timely manner, feedback forms, what have you, right? These are the things that you are showing your customer you value their opinions you value their opinions when it comes to your business. And that's very, very important to understand that, because customers, when they feel like they are part of something and you make them feel like they part of something, which I'm not saying just make them feel like they part of something and you're not really caring. This is just some type of ploy that you're doing to make them buy from you more. No, you are genuinely value their opinion. This is something that you genuinely value, their feedback, their suggestions. This is something that you look forward to, right? This is something that you need to keep you going, something that you need to help you, making sure their needs are being met, especially when they buy from you, right? It's nothing like good customer service. It's nothing like interacting with your customer, letting them know that when they are within your community, they are cared for, they are valued as not just customer, they are valued as people. They are value as a person that's within your community, and they have a voice within your community and what have you. So that's what's very important, man. That's just letting your customers know that you have different little segues where they can get their opinions heard. And that's very important, man. Customers want to feel like customers want to feel valued, especially if they always supporting you. It's nothing like you always buying from somebody and supporting them and what have you, and you feel like this is just nothing but a money type of transaction. It doesn't, it feel like that your opinions are not being heard. You're not valued as being a supportive customer and what have you. I'm not saying that's what you need to look for. If you want to support somebody and buy from, support somebody, support them. But at the same time, you do want to feel like you've been appreciated as a customer, right? That goes a long way. See, a lot of times people miss that point of making their customers feel valued, and they wonder why they don't have a lot of recurring customers because they don't feel value. They done supported you many times and they never see the appreciation from you of them supporting you, right? Because they could support anybody else. They could spend their hard-earned money on somebody else's products, somebody else's services, and but they chose to support you because they felt like this is something that they can benefit from. This is very beneficial and what have you. They love what you bring. They can feel like they can be themselves within your community. So it's very important that you make sure that your customers are feeling valued. Goes a long way. This very much goes a long way. But other than that, man, thank y'all, man, for tapping in to another Invest Brand Pod show. Man, I'm telling y'all right now, man, I'm so thankful of the support and what have you. We on season 3. We're going to continue to come with great content, guys. There's more to come. So Invest Brand YouTube channel is more to come. So I'm going to start trying to throw some reels in there of the show and what have you, just to keep you abreast, to let you know that these are very valuable shows that you can go back and you can listen to and what have you, man, because Invest Brand, with our brand, it's all about the customer. It's all about letting you know you have greatness within yourself. You are your own brand. That's what Invest Brand stands for. I stressed this many times. Invest Brand stands for you are investing in your own brand. You are your own brand. Bring your greatness. Investment. This is right here. This brand itself is a declaration statement to investing in yourself, and that's what that investor of self stands for, and that's what it means, and that's what Invest Brand stand for, guys. And that's very important to understand that this is going to be something big going into the new year. We're just going to continue to hit the ground running. We're going to continue to bring more and more. So that's why it's very important for you to go to investbrand.com right now. Sign up on our email list so you can become part of our journey. You can be an investor of self, guys. It's very important to understand that. And we also be on the lookout. The Investor of Self hoodies going to be launched, I want to say, probably sometime around next week or a week after that and what have you. But and we got the Investor of Self hoodies coming. So it's go ahead and get the shirt, get the complete package. You get the shirt, then when the hoodie come and grab a hoodie, man, because it's all about, man, making that statement. Today is the day, man. Today is the day you make that declaration statement of investing in yourself, investing in your growth, investing in your well-being. You know what I'm saying? So it's very important, guys. Thank y'all for tapping in to the Invest Brand Pod show. We be back here every Monday, unless something happens otherwise. I see y'all when I see y'all. Yup.